Before the break, we asked what percentage of home burglaries that occurred during the first half of the year were in part of the home being left unlocked or showing no signs of forced entry. 5%, 14%, or 23%. If you guessed 23%, you guessed right. Welcome back to 10-8. 23%, now that's amazing. Something so simple as locking a door could have prevented most of these break-ins. Speaking of break-ins, the holidays are traditionally a time when people travel and see their family and leave their homes unattended. We spoke with Deputy Leroy Davis about how you can keep your home from being a target.
Before we talk about securing your home, let's talk about a few items that we can do before that. One is have your neighbors check your home while you're away, and also pick up your newspaper and pick up your mail while you're away. Newspaper stacking at the end of the driveway, that's a sure giveaway that nobody's home at that residence. You also can have these items stopped. Also, you can call the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office at 871-5303 and have a close patrol put on your home while you're away. Now let's start talking about securing your home. Us Floridians, we sure do love our landscape. Look at this bush here. It offers beauty, shade, and also concealment to the would-be burglar. Hedges. Hedges should be trimmed about 36 inches. 24 is a lot better because of concealment. The lower, the harder it is to conceal somebody. Also, our trees, they should be trimmed as well. Remember, a well-groomed place means the person that lives there cares. These hedges, this is a great example of what I'm talking about. Trim below the window level. That means that you have a great view of what's going on your property and no would-be burglar can hide behind them. Also, hurricane shutters, great protection during a hurricane, but while you're away on the holidays, you should leave them open. You might want to close the ones in the back for added protection, but if necessary, have your trusted neighbor close them if necessary. These shutters you might consider to shut during the holidays while you're away. Reason being, this is the dead area of the house. One thing here, we have a wall that is obstructing the view of our neighbors to watch over our house. Also, lighting here is very crucial. Lighting here will illuminate the darkness at nighttime. Also, there's other places that you might want to place lighting over your garage and all your entranceways and a shed in the back if you have one. I have a few other things I'd like to show you. Now let's talk about doors. One of the doors that people have most problems securing is the garage door. However, there's a few things that we can do to make this door more secure. Let me show you how. One of the ways that we can secure our garage door is by using our locking device that's on our door already. Simply by sliding that bar all the way through the hole that's made for it and making sure that it comes out, it's one way the door will stay locked firm in place. Also, we can use a padlock in case we don't have that locking device by simply drawing a hole through this metal and securing it. I noticed this door has a garage door opener. Just simply unplug it, and that's one way it's disengaged. Also, we have a door that leads into our home. That door should be locked while we're away. Also, it's a good idea to make sure that door is solid. This is the door I'm talking to you about. This door leads from our garage inside our house. This door has already great safety devices on tack. However, we can make it better. One thing they have here is a safety hinge. A safety hinge is simply a little peg so they won't slide that peg out so they can make access to your door. It also has a deadbolt that goes 1 inch into the frame so a would-be burglar cannot get into it. Also, it has another locking device on the bottom, which is a great device. However, by simply using a knife, we can whittle our way into this and open up the door. One of the ways we can prevent that is by buying a safety plate, which can go over our deadbolt area or our locking device on the bottom. There are other doors that I like to talk to you about. This is our front door. There's a lot of great safety features already in place in this door. 1, there is a deadbolt. 2, the hinges are inside. And 3, it's a solid door itself. However, we can make some improvements here. On this side of the door is some glass. If this is a single cylinder deadbolt, somebody can simply smash their way through it and unlock the door. Also, this door should remain locked at all times, even if we're home. One thing we have to do also is never answer our door to strangers. One way to make sure it's not a stranger is by installing a peephole. A peephole should simply show a 160-degree angle and also should be at eye level. Another tricky door that we need to secure is inside. Sliding glass doors. The door locks that come with these doors are very inadequate for our security. However, there's some simple methods that we could use to make this door more secure. One is by glass film, just like we were talking about our front doors. Another is a pin-up that goes to the top of our door at a 45-degree angle. However, be very careful when drilling because your window could shadow. This is one way nobody can pry our door apart. Another great tool is our patio door lock. This goes to the base of our door. By simply engaging your foot on the top, it will engage a locking mechanism to the bottom of our door, so our doors also cannot be pried apart. While talking about the door area itself, we also can put a screw up on the top of our frame. This is one way nobody can lift our door out of the frame itself and gain access. Why can these doors be lifted out? Is so we can replace the glass if need be, or maintain the trim around our window also. One cheap thing that we can do, and this is around your everyday household, is a broomstick cut to the proper length and laid into the track. This is one way the door cannot be pried open. Now let's talk about windows. Another area that we need to cover is about our windows. Windows come with their own locking device. However, we also can purchase another locking device that simply goes in the track of our window with a thumb screw and just simply tighten it down by your thumb. And what is very neat about that system is that we can unlock our window and bring our window up to a certain point which will allow fresh air in also. But when we have our window all the way down in place, we can lock it and just simply slide down our locking device to that part so we have two locking mechanisms instead of one. We also can add protective window film, just like we were talking about our sliding glass doors and our front door. We have a few more things that we need to talk about before we get ready to go on our holiday trip. A few more things that we need to cover before we go on our holiday trip are: turn off the ringer on your phone. A phone that's constantly ringing and no one's answer is a sure giveaway that nobody's home. Tune our radios into a radio talk show. This is why it appears that a conversation is going on when nobody's at home. Also, we can put our lights on timers that goes throughout the house at different times. It appears somebody's home. We also can have our neighbor park in our driveway. I have something else I'd like to share with you. Oh, the most important thing, have a safe and happy holiday.
Thanks for the great information, Deputy Davis. Hopefully we can cut that 23% back down to zero with just a little effort and caution. We're going to